Zaya bottom with Nautilus. Zaya, of course, we always see into the Kai'Sa here, but there we go. It is probably going to be
For Tomo, you have to feel a little bit better about a long extended lane phase where no one's getting anything done. You are pretty happy to sit around though. Now it's Boogie's turn to gank again.
Oh, Chime double knockup. Battle dances back towards Turtle, who gets hooked. Boogie's coming from Try and should be able to collapse while Turtle flashing away. Santorin is on the way, same pathing that Boogie just took. But Tomo continuing slapped upon by Boogie. First blood drawn by Wild Turtle. Boom getting the kill for Chime to go down. But it's still action in the bot side. Just junglers lurking.
ready.
Waiting in the jungle with the ultimate and more. Rift Herald has been marked down to half. Hunter's attempting to make his rotation, but caught by the ethereal change over the wall. The ultimate goes, and Poom has already fallen, so TSM now standing with the numbers advantage. Flutter around you.
They definitely need to keep it chill because this is a game that could very easily snowball out of control.
Oh, Rich sees a lot of red health bars, manages to sidestep the ult from Boogie, who's under the turret, returns towards his fellow teammates. Rich, flash expelled, but still up here top. Rift Herald dropped down. These will be plates given over to TSM. Chime looking for the angle, enters with the quickness, manages to flash to get the lock. And TSM make a play up top. Boogie kill credit onto Rich.
Out of Dignitas is probably not going to play that well from behind. Jason's the champion that can struggle.
Ooh. Boom, depth charge lands onto Turtle. Follow up with more from Santorin. Tomo getting the kill, and teleports will keep it going. Boogie flashes over the wall, but look how fast Rich is. Finally getting some action for the top laner that doesn't result in his own gray screen, and Dignitas managed to push one back.
Back out, because Wild Turtle and Chime are right up here. Can he finish this turret before the collapse? It looks like he would be able to finish the turret, but mid lane might get a little spicy.
What does each team comp do well? Dignitas obviously 1-3-1 extremely well with LeBlanc in the side lane. They can keep pushing and getting these kinds of turrets in there.
Santorin working in tandem. You can see Poom rotating through the river. Oh, Insanity though, that's some danger that you're finding for yourself. Rich tried to grab with the ethereal chains, but now Boogie's in his face. Wild Turtle picks up the kill onto Rich. Dignitas do finish off.
Care of that kill. Meanwhile, Rift Herald plus the push on top side here. So this means that Dignitas can have Tomo.
See Dignitas doing their best to clear out these wards, make sure no flanks are available.
Oh, Hanser's going in for it. Just wants to make sure that Poom doesn't find a good angle to get towards the back line, and there's Boom over the wall, grabbed and charmed up. Santorin following up with a Nature's Grab. Chime goes into stasis, but Tomo's already been burned by an Ignite. Wants to finish off this kill onto Chime. Chime does fall. It's Rich that's able to do the deed, and TSM have lost one in trade for one. It's both supports gone in multiple flashes as Santorin gets out of the way. Dragon still standing, but nobody rotating over towards it. Just Dignitas, they're able to make their way towards the Dragon.
Yeah, if you're the team with the extra poke and the extra range left after the fight.
In control, grab that dragon. Looking pretty good with 2 dragons in their back pocket and a gold lead in their side.
That bot turret, and to bring an emphasis on Wild Turtle just a bit, he's been around for quite some time since the early stages, and see if he can provide threat. Not in this time though, as Jensen takes a lot off of the charm. But Santorin and the rest of Dignitas are answered by Haunter, who's looking to isolate one, but Chime getting the charm. And Wild Turtle, he's focused onto Tomo. Tomo being such a great expulsion of damage for Dignitas, who have already lost.
Jensen on the Jace, trying to split push out on the top side, and he walks a little bit too far into river. Boogie right over the back of that wall, throws the Sejuani ult, forces the flash from him, and they finish off the kill before Dig have time to react. They're not even done. Baron in tow now for TSM. Boogie immediately jumping over the wall, throwing Sedge ult, no hesitation. Insanity goes right in, follows up on it. That is exactly what TSM have to do if they want to keep their playoffs hopes alive. Their summer hopes alive, but Hunter's already dead.
Oh, Hunter's gone. Dignitas, they want more. Turtle killer instinct out of it, flashes. And that just leaves Boogie at the center of too many members of Dignitas. And just like that, TSM losing multiple with this Baron buff. And Dig pressuring them on the map. Insanity making sure to get that push bot, but can only do so much. Rich picking it up onto Chime, and Jensen onto Wild Turtle.
Turtle tried to lead them on a wild goose chase, not able to do so. They instantly hand back all 5 members, I believe it is, of the Baron buff. Oh, okay, but never mind. Insanity stayed alive. They still have 1 Baron buff, but that advantage instantly evaporated from an over-aggression at the mid lane turret. And Dragon is up, so this will...
Soul. Well, never mind. TSM going to force mid again, so looks like we're going to get another 4-1, except for this time, TSM...
Mid. And as you mentioned, Mark Hanser does have that teleport, will remain on bot side for now. And in the center of it all, a teleport coming in is Wild Turtle, already marked so low, and Rich is looking for the final hit onto him. And with him eliminated, it's just the 1-for-2 trade, though, as Dignitas have lost the entirety of their bot lane and will lose more, as Santorin is a separated one this time around. Solo laners surviving it out for Dignitas.
See how they actually use the Baron, but again, like you said, Boogie with the huge play both times, kind of setting his team up to find these Barons. Rich just poking around, but the pick on Tomo was huge. He did have his flash, but you saw him kind of relying on his fancy feet, waiting against the Baroned up team of TSM. Happy to back away. There's not too many turrets that are easy for TSM to break right now. It's only...
Boogie is on the move again. The playmaker here. Can he get a flash out? Oh, he's got a second left on his flash.
Glacial Prison lands onto Jensen. He's got the damage from Insanity, and Chime here for the assist. Teleport in from Dignitas, and Santorin's wrapping around as well. Rich has to flash out and more. So Dignitas still managing to survive it except for 1.
Where he goes, that's where the team will make a play. Currently, split pushing here for Insanity, so he's going to get that secondary turret, but TSM kind of opening mid.
Oh boy.
Teleport here for the sandwich. Chime is always by Boogie's side, and Santorin attempting to respond. Insanity going into the backline. Root onto Poom, who won't be lasting much longer. Jensen soon to follow him into the grave. 3 eliminated for Dignitas, and TSM follow up on Santorin's flash. Not quite able to connect with the charm, but they do still have the pursuit available to them as Boogie is wrapping around and flashing on forward to take out the enemy jungler. Blast cone over the wall, and Hanser still pushing on this top turret right outside the inhibitor, even duking it out with Rich, who doesn't have anyone to assist him on this push. Only one standing for the next 10 seconds, and even then, it's only Poom that will be respawning.
TSM looking like they want to grab this top inhibitor. The rest of the team reinforces Hanser to grab that objective.
TSM, how quickly can they do it? Can they get back over to that dragon in time? I think the dragon's going to be your payment. TSM will take Baron number 3 in trade for Dragon Soul. So that's a large gold lead plus the pushing power of Baron for TSM.
Worried about as TSM. You see the way that they continually position Boogie, kind of separating himself for the best possible angle of engagement.
Gonna absolutely pump out damage if anyone gets locked in place.
Lots of TSM was hanging out in the fog of war in Dignitas. It makes it so difficult for them to be able to move in response.
I like this, using the Maokai ult just to deny another minion wave push here with the Baron. There's still a minute left on it though. This siege is not gonna be over anytime soon.
A lot.
Oh, they got the
turtle! Where'd you go, bro?
Immediately deleted by Tomo. The feathers. Oh my goodness, Tomo, what a magnificent improvement here into the LCS stage in playoffs, and now they want to win off it.
What? Teleport coming in for Dignitas. Hanser has to go for the escape, does manage to sidestep the Q from Poom, but that's an inhibitor down for Dignitas. They're not going to over times, but Dignitas wrapped around and waiting for TSM to come into it, but look,
Insanity.
Chime already popped off. Jensen following up upon Rich's play, and now Dignitas, they're looking at the Elder, but so is TSM. Wild Turtle taking some poke, follows up with a killer instinct into the backline. Tomo goes into stasis, and is Wild Turtle taking down Poom, 2 eliminated for Dignitas, but it's the double kill for Turtle. The damage still followed up. Boogie will come out of stasis himself, but Wild Turtle collapsed upon by Santorin, wants to follow up onto the kill, but a separation to the Tribe Rush means that Rich and Jensen are here to collapse upon Turtle and Boogie, who weren't able to finish up Santorin until the very end, but they do eventually find him.
In the mid lane, so TSM, despite the fact that they want to burn this dragon down with Turtle and Boogie, means that if they don't get this, they're in deep trouble.
Yeah, and the Jace also has teleport. Jensen could arrive. Rich is already here. They're burning it down though. Boogie's got his smites.
There's a teleport coming in from Dignitas. Rich centering himself into the pit, goes onto Wall Turtle, manages to get out, sidesteps the Void Seekers, but Jensen coming in with a shot blast. Where's it gonna go? It's Boogie securing the Elder Dragon, and Chime here for the follow-up. The execute is good, the GA being popped, and can Jensen make something come of it with Rich by his side? But there's the kill, Boogie finishing him off, and Chime looking to set up Jensen to be knocked down by Boogie. No flash to be able to escape, and it's TSM coming out with more.
They're able to get the Baron. TSM and Boogie in particular come out huge in this, grabbing both of the neutral objectives.
Look at this. Look at the LeBlanc. Look at the LeBlanc.
Rich?
LeBlanc.
The thing is, they do have teleports, so as long as there's a creep, but there's no ward in their base.
Secret Agent Rich.
They have no way to actually stop him from that.
There it is.
Insanity
Right
ulted.
into the
Insanity
top
ult
rush.
charge.
Looking for it. Rich doing a little sidestep and do-si-do, but cannot stand up against Incision with the rest of the squad. Insanity walking it down mid. There's the mid and turret falling, and the inhibitor soon to follow, as Dignitas still have over 20 seconds until Rich respawns. Plenty of ultimates to try to delay this, but that's a Baron-empowered wave that has now entered their base. Still some supers to eventually spawn as a result, but now Santorin look for the sidestep, gets a route onto Hanser, and that's a good burst onto Boogie, who's now taken out of it into the backline. Hanser goes, a GA popped in favor of Dignitas, but TSM are going deep. They lose two for two so far. Rich has finally spawned back into it, but Poom and Rich are so low and have to go back into the fountain just to be able to heal up. That's one of the Nexus turrets that TSM were able to take out.
This is crazy! They're not even done! Rich here with the Ocean Soul. Poke LeBlanc harassing them.
Nice and healthy, Hanser and Chime, not so much, but Rich, see if he can get some chains onto someone.
Keep going. Keep going. Get Insanity's flash
Timers are
at least.
long.
Time over the wall. Oh my goodness. This game is insane. They're teleporting back topside. They want to get the inhibitor at least.
TSM continuing to commit 2 teleports up top, and Rich and Poom are still waiting at least 15 seconds for some sort of assistance.
Oh, the charm!
Charm onto Rich, but he dashes on back. Insanity gets the damage down. Poom swag walks it out the best he can with head held high as TSM tie up the series. We're going to game 5.
Oh my goodness.
A 45-minute